Comic-Con 2022 in the IDW booth. I'm with Chris Fenoglio of Star Trek Comics. Got that one right. And here's cover number 400. Now, what can you tell me about this?
Inside I drew so they asked me to draw like I draw the Lower Decks book for IDW. And so they asked me to draw like a mashup cover with a couple of the just regular characters drawn in the Lower Deck style. And initially they sent me a list of like 25 characters, and they were like, hey, you can use any of these ones. And so I was looking at it, the list, and I was like, well, if we did a gatefold cover, I could put all of them in there. And then they were like, that's a really funny idea, why don't you do that? And then I said, okay, I will do that. And then I thought for 5 minutes, I was like, this is the worst idea I've ever had, because now I have to draw 25 characters in a cover. And so, yeah, I got to draw them, kind of mingling together. I got to design a couple characters that we've never seen before in the show. And yeah, it was a whole lot of fun. I got to put them in silly situations because it wasn't really canon. So you have Shax and War Farm Wrestling, you have Wimbler getting Picard's autograph, you have Tom Paris kind of hitting on the War Queen. Some people on Twitter wrote me and they were like, he was dedicated to Moana, how dare you? And I was like, yes, I know, it's a joke, but okay, yes. So yeah, it's a lot of fun to put together.
Oh, wonderful. I'm going to show the people here. So this is the speaking of. I love big mural style pictures like these where it's just full of characters, tons of personality on each one. Wow. So you just mentioned about how fans were right about that. Oh, what's one of the craziest things the fans said in response?
I think that was it. The craziest thing was they were like, they took a look at this cover, which is very non-canon, very silly, and they were like, how dare you? Tom is married to Moana. And I was like, guys, I promise you won't be mad. She does not exist. She's not a real person. I promise it's fine. So, and if it was a real problem, Trek would not have cleared it. Yeah. So that was one of the sillier things I've ever heard in my life.
I think that it's a wonderful cover. I'd like to see it in your party together. So you brought Lower Decks.
Yes.
How did you get involved in Lower Decks?
Well, I've been a Trek fan for a long time, and I have kind of a cartoony style just in general. And so I was coming up with comics. I was like, I'm never going to be able to draw for Star Trek. I'm going to be doing kids comics and stuff forever, which is fine. I like that stuff. But I was always a huge Trek fan. And then Lower Decks came out. And when it came out and I saw the first season and stuff, I immediately wrote the Trek editor and I was like, hey, if you guys ever do a Lower Decks book, you have to let me try it. I'm not going to assume that I'm going to get it, but you have to let me try it. And the then editor, he wrote me back and he was like, well, we don't really have any plans for it right now, but maybe in the future. I was like, okay, fine. So a few years later, the then editor moved on to other bigger, better things in the company. And the new editor came in and put out a call, who likes Star Trek? And I was like, I like Star Trek. He was like, you want to try out for Star Trek? I was like, yes, I would like that. And so I put together some samples for traditional stuff. That you would think when someone's drawing Star Trek. And it was Cisco and Picard and more realistic style, that sort of thing. I did one for Michael Burnham for Discovery and Story. And then I did the same thing. When I was done, I was like, thanks for letting me try out. But if you guys ever do a Lower Decks thing, let me know, and I would like to try out for that. She was like, why don't super exciting. And I couldn't believe it was real life. And now I'm in issue 3, and I still am just kind of like, wow, this is amazing.
Crazy. So prior to Star Trek, what had you worked on before?
I've done, you know, I was a pizza flickering guy. No, I worked on, the first book I did was it was called X-Files Origins. It was like basically Mulder and Scully as 13-year-olds. And it was more geared towards kids. So I did that. I worked on 2 Goosebumps series. I worked on the Star Wars Adventure series. I drew like 2 issues for Vader's Castle. One was Vader's Castle, and the other was Vader's. The third series in that. So I don't remember the name. So I've done some things, but this is by far the biggest thing that I've done so far.
Wow, that's awesome. You say Goosebumps. Do you remember the Goosebumps stories that they released?
Yeah, I did Monsters at Midnight, and I did Horrors and Witches. They both came out through IDW.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. So they weren't based on the series.
I mean, like they had elements that came from the series, but they were like official Goosebumps things. They were offshore. We had R.L. Stein actually on the floor into the first couple of books. Yeah, it was really As far as I know, I do not think he knows my name.
You never know.
I was signing over there, you know, earlier in the con. One day I'm gonna go over and like introduce myself. They're like, I drew Goosebumps, and he's like, yeah, keep going, kid.
Yeah, I have no idea what Goosebumps. Now, your personal memories of Star Trek, tell me what were some of the initial, what was like some of your first memories?
I mean, I grew up when Next Generation was on the air, so like I remember catching it as a kid, like a really little kid, 4, 5, 6, when it was actually airing, and you know, even back then, I just really liked the show. I remember my most vivid memory is probably in the first season. There's that episode where the worms take over everybody, and I remember that scaring me. And I remember like going in a room, and my mom was watching it on one TV, and I was like, oh, I'm scared. And I went to another room, and my dad was watching it on the other TV, and I was like, I can't get away from this. But yeah, I mean, I grew up watching it, loving it, ever since I was a little kid.
So, how do you feel like you want the series to receive? What directions would you like to see Star Trek take?
I think it's doing a really good thing right now where it's, you know, when I was growing up, Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager were all on the air. They all kind of spoke to a specific targeted audience. Like a Trek fan was one kind of specific thing. But now, like Prodigy and Lower Decks and Space Worlds and Discovery, all these different series are kind of, they're speaking to different audiences. They're all in the same universe, but like the people who watch Prodigy don't necessarily have to be the people who watch Strange New Worlds or whatever. And I think that's just really a great way to approach it. You know, everything that we're consuming now, from music to art to everything, is so specific. You know, people are kind of, there's so much stuff out there. It's so easy to put things out there that people are targeting things more to smaller audiences. So now what they're doing when they're able to like make a Trek show for like 12-year-olds or young kids, or make an adult animated show, or make a long like series or episodic series, or make something that's like, you know, a self-contained story. I think all of that is just a really great way to approach the material, and it's going to get a lot of new fans into the new series. I think is a specific comic. But what I really like about it is it's they make fun of the series without being cynical about it, or like they tease the series and some of the sillier elements, but they never talk to the fans like this is stupid and you are stupid for liking it. They make it so that it's like a loving sort of ribbing versus like just ripping the thing apart. And what's also really great about the show is it's a Star Trek show. It doesn't just have the comedic elements, like there's heart to it too. These are real characters and they have real feelings and real motivations. And there's empatheticness to them too. And I just think that that's really great that they're able to make it a funny show, but also make it a show of substance.
Wow, I love that. Well, thank you very much.
Just pick up the Star Trek Lower Decks comic. I think issue 2 comes out next week or the week after, something like that.
This is Star Trek 400.
That's 400, but the Lower Decks comic, look, it's really great. It's like the best comic you've ever read.
Wow. Hey, all right. I will certainly have to check out Lower Decks and series of the comic, especially since thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
This is Chris Feniglio, and he is of Star Trek Comics and Lower Decks. So be sure to look out for him.